Since you're going to be here for a while too, why don't you just look at the camera, take your time, and say hello to some family and friends back home.
Let's see. The main people for me are going to be my family. My wife Allison and my daughter Janice. Allison is in St. Louis at home. My daughter Janice is three and a half, give or take. My wife is expecting right now. She's about 7.5 months pregnant with number two. Number two is due in June. So I'm sure most people can understand that for a few days in June when the baby comes, I'm going to be glued to a computer with Skype on our base somewhere, just watching, talking, whatever. I'll be kind of mission useless for a day or so, but with the baby coming, I think that's understandable. So shout out to my family in St. Louis, all of our friends, church, school, everything in St. Louis. My dad lives in Florida. My mom lives in Virginia, along with my sister and nephew, so shout outs to them. And just everyone else, thank you, and God bless.
Thank you for your service to our country, and I look forward to coming back out here. I will be back out later this year, and I'll go out on some fobs with you too. We'll talk some more later. We'll keep in touch. Thank you very much. Captain Kenneth, Conklin. What was this? I missed something here.
Short.
Okay, our next guest, chaplain also, Captain James Anderson, and you are with the United States Air Force. And so if you could talk a little bit about your service, how long you've served, and maybe how you got into the chaplaincy here, and obviously you've been here 2 weeks, just share some stories in that short period of time.
Sure. My military career, I say, started very young when I was born. My father spent 31 years on active duty, very long line heritage military family. Older brothers in the Marine Corps, little brothers in the Air Force. My nephew is stationed in Bagram right now with the Army. Being in the military was just where God had directed us, a life that I had lived, a place where I felt a calling and a ministry to take care of and give back to those individuals who are giving so much for their family, for their nation, for freedom, and for protecting the rights of people around the world that they don't even know. So I started out very early, came on active duty myself in 2002 with the Air Force, and now here I am in the middle of a bunch of Army and Navy guys. Is not the only Air Force individual here.
We like you anyways.
Yeah, thanks. We love you, bro. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad. Personally, my wife and I have been married almost 20 years now. Her name's Christine. Don't mean to show anybody up. We're expecting as well. Number 10.
Oh, wow. Number 10?
Number 10.
Woo!
Wow, congratulations.
But due in November, so my short 6-month deployment, I'll be home, God willing, in October, and be home in time for the birth.
So what has your experience has been so far here and over the 2 weeks? Obviously, your beginning time is getting acclimated, meeting people.
Right. It's been good to be here. I've had a lot of support, a lot of encouragement. The last chaplain that I replaced, we had a chance to spend a few days together to connect me with the individuals. My role here is a little different as an augmentee in an Army slot. A lot of the individuals on this FOB belong to battalions that are spread out, and like Chaplain Ball said, they have their own chaplain. But I'm the only chaplain on the FOB, so I have the privilege of providing religious support on a day-to-day basis, whether that's counseling as the needs arise, providing the weekly worship services, what I call spiritual core training, to be sure that they're strong spiritually as they encounter whatever it is they might encounter as they go outside the wire on their missions. A big part of what I do also is act as a chaplain for the forward surgical team. So providing that support for our doctors, our nurses, and our techs that are here, taking care of the wounded that come through here, providing them the encouragement, the spiritual support, the emotional support that they need to continue doing the tough job that they have to do, as well as taking care of and ministering to those soldiers that come through as they've encountered tough times and crises of life and faith coming through the forward surgical team. So it's a great privilege and an honor to work with them and to bring God's grace into the midst of such a crazy time in their lives.
So are you a chaplain back home too, or do you have a church? Or
I am an active duty Air Force, so I have responsibilities at the base in a number of different ways where I'm stationed in Alaska.
Okay, great. What about churches back home, organizations? Do you have some already connecting with you to support you on your mission here? Or?
Well, there's the church that my family attends. They've been in contact with us. Again, I come from a long line of military members in our family, as well as Christian believers. So we have families spread out across the United States in various different churches, and lots of different support networks through them. One that I've seen right now most effective is an individual that's out in Washington State. Her name is Lois. She is a point of contact from what I understand, a lot of chaplains out here, but the care packages that you were just talking about, she has a tremendous network across the United States, and whenever there's a need, when you send her an email, let her know what's going on. She reaches out, networks across the states, contacting people in churches, civic groups, or whatever. And just last week on Thursday, we received over 50 care packages to pass out to the soldiers across the FOB and to send them wherever they might need. Snacks, books, games, toiletry items, hygiene items. It becomes a little bit of a bazaar as the soldiers come through and start digging through the boxes to see what is it I need and what can I use and what can I take with me. A great blessing to them and encouragement.
Do you have a PX here, or is it just real small?
No, we
PX.
don't.
So this is like a PX. It's like almost in a way.
In some sense, it is. We do have some local shops connected to the FOB here where you can do a little bit of shopping and pick up a few things, but a lot of our soldiers here are really dependent upon what comes in through these care packages from home.
We use the term sometimes instead of PX, we use the term FreeX, and that's when a chaplain or an organization unit kind of sets up a little place where they lay out all the care packages, and so soldiers can come and browse through and pick up their toothpaste and whatever else they need, and their drink mixes and that sort of thing. So we, on these smaller FOBs, we think in terms of FreeXs, and they're free because of people back home. So.
I'm learning every day. I hadn't heard that before.
You can open your own FreeX now. Right?
Very good.
I like that.
Good deal.
Yeah. When you get a chance, I'll give you my card. Email me your APO address. I'm sure I'm gonna have a lot of people emailing me and saying we want to help.
Oh, sure.
American people are just real generous and really supportive of our troops. Okay, and would you like to give a shout out to family and friends back home too? Just take your time.
Well, if I took enough time to shout out to everybody in my family,
okay.
we'd be here for a while. But my family, my wife and my children back in Alaska, love you, miss you. For those who support our troops, shout out to you. Thank you so much for all that you do. You touch our soldiers, airmen, Marines, and sailors in a very emotional and encouraging way when you support them and send them care packages, notes, and whatever it is. We appreciate all you do.
Okay, well I want to thank you again for your service to our country, and keep in touch with you, maybe email, and I'll let you know when I'm coming back out.
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you to all of you. Major Doug Ball, getting ready to head home in the middle here. Captain Kenneth Conklin on the right. Captain James Anderson, United States Air Force. Thank you very much, and be safe over here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Problems we can't take back.
Okay, once again, folks, I am Bob Calvert behind the camera on TalkingWithHeroes.com, and I'm kind of standing the table here. And I want to thank the people that make this trip possible. Rob Brazell at ReturnToWork.org, Blackhawk.com, Anthony Pace of FreedomHunters.org, Alan Gray with NewsBlaze.com, Bill Wisniewski with number5jump.com, Sportsman's Warehouse in Colorado Springs. It's sportsmanswarehouse.com. My good friend Eric Chia in Olathe, Kansas. Colin Clark in Elizabeth, Colorado. Debbie Gregory, militaryconnection.com. soldiersangels.org. And Chief Warrant Officer retired Dennis McCormack in Colorado Springs. He retired from Fort Carson. So I want to thank everybody. And interesting way to close this, you'll see a little note on the board, a Merry Christmas. Letter that got in, some cards that have been sent here. And so once again, we're going to talk with more people here. And we'll be right back from Asadabad, Afghanistan. I am Bob Calvert, your host. And remember, watch and share. If you've watched this video, please share it with as many people as you can. Help our troops get their stories out to 1 million or more people. Thank you very much. From the chapel here, God bless you. God bless America.